What's going on, guys? Bodybuilding Alpha here, and today we're going to be going over some mobility tips that you guys can use to improve your squat depth or all-around squat performance. So let's get started. We are starting off with the banded hip extension. So how you do this one? Well, just watch Alec. He's going to shove the band in his groin, as you can see here, shoving it in his groin. And he's going to take a step back with the leading foot that the band is attached around. He's going to let the band pull on his TFL. So it's going to create tension on the TFL and really stretch that out. The farther you step back, the more tension the band is going to create. So it's up to you how much tension you guys want on there. And so, okay, you're going to put your hands on your stomach and turn the opposite way that the band is on. And then you're going to tighten up that cheek that the band is on. So in this case, it would be the right leg of Alex. And he's going to tighten that right leg up. Alright, top view. Here we got the top view so you guys can see what it looks like. And he's turning to the left, squeezing up that right cheek and letting that right TFL stretch. And you would do this for both legs. The stretch I would hold for about a minute to 30 seconds or till you feel change. Alright, let's move on to the hip distraction. This is a hip distraction. And what he's going to do is you're going to face the opposite way of the band, but the same thing. You're going to shove it in your groin, and you're going to take a leap out with that leg that the band is attached around, and you're going to turn away from that leg. So you can see here, Alec turning away, and he's letting that band open up his hips. That's what this is really going to do. It's going to open up them hips, take that tightness away, and really allow you to drop that butt down the middle and open up them hips. Again, as much tension as you guys can handle. A minute to 30 seconds is what I recommend. If you guys can't handle that, I would say 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 30 seconds on until you feel change. That's what we're going for here. So here we go. Here's the back view. You can see it's really creating tension on that. All right, let's move on. Olympic wall squat. That's what this one's called. And this is all one band, guys. We're using one band. Alec is vibing to the music. But here we go. He's attaching it around one knee through the back to the other knee. He kind of struggled there because of the tension of the band. This is an elite FTS band, so I'm not too sure what kind of pound or whatever tension this one creates. I forgot, but you guys can purchase them at Elite FTS. I feel like they have the best prices. So all right, you're gonna put your legs up on the wall like a squat, get in a squat position, and use your elbows to drive your butt as close as you can to the wall. If you can, touch the butt with your wall. That's kind of what you're going for. But if you can't, do your best to get as close as you can. So here, stretching out that groin. This is going to open up that groin, get you comfortable in that squat position, and really just improve all around performance on how you open up those knees and drop that butt down the middle. And this is also a great groin stretch. There's another angle. And it seems to me that I see a lot of people with groin injuries or groin tightness, and that's where a lot of the problems come from. I'm not too sure why, but usually everybody, has a groin injury, or they always talk about their groin hurting. But here you go. This is really going to help those injuries or any tightness you have in there or uncomfortableness. So same thing, a minute to 30 seconds I would recommend. This is the top view. Is a badass view we got. It's pretty gangster. I was digging that view. Alright, here we got the couch stretch. How you set this one up is, well, you guys can see Alec here. But we put a knee sleeve, a Ray-Ban knee sleeve at the bottom because the mat was still uncomfortable with his knees on there. So we wanted to add the best comfort on there. So he's got his toes up and shin on the wall, stretching back. You guys are going to see a better angle right now, but stretching back, really stretching out that quad. This is what is going to get your whole quad stretched out, and a little bit of the TFL, but mainly quad. It's just going to allow for all around comfort in that quad. Just any tightness you guys have or uncomfortableness, again, it's just gonna really just a great stretch for the quad all around. I think one of the best stretches for the quads. And what the goal is for your heel to touch that butt. But if you can't, like he can't, his quads are really tight. But if you can't, that's okay. Work on it. Again, 30 seconds on, a minute on, whatever, till you feel change. And so that's a really good stretch. But here we're moving on, aiming for the hamstring now. That's what we're going for here, the hamstring. I don't think this one has a name, or if you guys know of a name, comment below. But this one, I was kind of just laying there and I was like, man, I gotta stretch my hamstring out. Just decided to put the band up there, push away from the band, and let it stretch my hamstring, and it was definitely really good. Really hit my hamstrings. So with all these mobility exercises, what you guys want to do is let the band do the work. Let the band create that stretch for you, and you just relax until you feel change. You want to hold that stretch. So the band it's just a really good, utensil that you guys can use to create a nice, decent stretch that you can hold for, quite a bit of time. So here's stretching out that hamstring. All right, smash and floss. What you see here is a lacrosse ball from Dick's, I believe. But okay, what you want to do is find a flat surface, grab the lacrosse ball, shove it in that hamstring area, and just start moving around until you feel a tender spot. By tender, I mean any uncomfortableness, any just all around, like I would say it's kind of like pain, but not necessarily, because it's not that drastic in pain. But it is like I would describe it as a tender spot. So once you find a tender spot, hold it there for about 1 minute to 2 minutes. I would recommend this one 2 to 3 minutes. Just relax, listen to your music, because this is kind of an uncomfortable position to be in when the ball is in those tender spots. It's not too good, But what you want to, okay, so here's another, you guys can see he's smashing that up in there. And you would do that for both legs. So we're going to finish off here with the foam roller. Foam rolling is one of my main priorities I do to warm up and finish usually. Or just on my off days, I like to foam roll all around my body. But we like to finish off with the foam roll after all those mobility exercises. And he's going to foam roll the side of his legs, the quads, the hamstrings, the adductors on the inside. So he's going to transition here. But foam rolling is amazing. And you guys don't have to do all of these. And when you might ask to do these, I would say after workouts. I feel that that's the best time to do these, is after workouts. And sorry, my phone's going off. But yeah, after workouts, I would recommend these. And to warm up, I wouldn't recommend these. But video's coming to an end. See you guys next video.